Bible space time.
When did God create the night?
Bible only specified the time of the creation of light, not night. The night, the darkness was over the earth from the time of the beginning.
It looks like night and day were very different from the beginning. Why did Bible say that God separated the light from the darkness?
Yes. Day and night are clearly different even for our eyes, but Bible recorded the specific time when God divided the light from the darkness, to show us that day and nights are the same kind, naturally mixed.
Oh, that's why God used the sun and moon to show us the changes of days.
Yes. Our nights are shown through moonlights, but these moonlights are also reflected sunlights. They are the same kind.
But the Bible said that there were day and night even before God created the sun and moon.
Yes, that clearly shows that day and night were not defined by the amount of sun or moonlights. Day does not have to be brighter than night. The difference of brightness was designed just for our eyes.
Oh, that's why the first day wasn't started from the point of time when the light was made.
Yes. When God made the light in the darkness, the light activated the darkness as a time, and God created the order of time by separating the light from the darkness, so that a day could start from the space of night.
Then, was the time when God made the light, the 12th hour of the first day?
No, it was not the time of the day that defined the point of the time the light was created. It was the light that created the time of the day. God did not spend 12 hours of night time to create the light of the daytime. The night and day became the time itself. God made the time of the earth from outside of time.
Was the night really dark?
We do not know. We only recognize darkness by recognizable absence of brightness to our eyes. The light God created that formed the first day was not a visible light.
Oh, then the visible night that was formed by sun and moon could also not be a dark night.
Yes. It was not a dark night. Adam and Eve didn't need to sleep at nighttime, and there will be no more nights in the new heaven and the earth.
If there was no significant difference of the amount of light shown on day or night, when did God create the light, in the daytime or nighttime of the first day?
You are still being confused about what made the first day. God didn't make the light in the first day, the light that God made became the first day.
No. What I am asking is, what time it was when the light God created became the first day?
Oh, I see. You are thinking the time according to the rotation of the earth and the sunshine coming from the sun. When we see sunrise, that is the morning, and sunset is the evening, and these changes of time occurs according to the earth's rotation and the direction of light coming from the sun. So you believe that even at the first day of the creation, first day should start on the certain part of the earth first. But on the first day, there was no sun and moon, so the start of the day cannot be defined with a combination of direction of sunlight and the earth's rotation. Entire earth had been covered with darkness the night before God made the light, but without the light the night was not activated as a time. So, when God created the light on the earth that in the darkness, the light activated the darkness as a living time, and when the night and the day were separated, the time started to run as directional time. So, spatially, nighttime and daytime started simultaneously, and the night had been existed prior to the creation of the light, timelessly, but according to God's time, all these changes happen timelessly because God does not belong to any time. So, for us a day starts from the dark night and move into bright day, but for Adam and Eve a day started from a light called night, and moved into another light called day, and for God it all happened simultaneously.
So the light activated the existing darkness as a time, and light and darkness both became the time of light, and they applied the time to the earth according to the speed of time that God created.
Yes. Time is not like a visible light. Sunlight shines half of the earth simultaneously, but that does not mean that the half of the earth is on the same time. The time of light activated the time of the earth, according to the speed and the order of time, step by step, time by time, one point at a time.
Then did the part of the earth that the time started to apply to, have the first day before the other parts of the earth?
Yes and no. If you could observe the earth as a person who does not belong to the earth's time system, might be able to realize the time being applied to the earth. But if we, who belong to the earth's time system, look at the earth, then we wouldn't be able to recognize the time changes, because we also belong to the earth's time. Time only can be compared with the time that in the time, not with the time that reside outside of the time. We are created in a serial time structure. For us, time passes one after the other, but that does not always mean that it is how time is made up. We recognize the way how time is applied to us is only through how time is shown to us, but it is not how time should work always.
So, what time does a day start?
Many people believe that a day starts from 12 o'clock at night. But this idea does not go with the Bible because it includes 3 time divisions, evening, morning and evening. Bible defined a day with just 2 divisions, evening and morning.
Then why does a day cannot start from morning?
We easily could believe like that, because in the first day of the creation God made the light first. But this thought is based on the assumption that time, which could define the day of the earth, already had existed on the first day of the creation. But Bible said, the light that God made became the first day, and the darkness that was existing before God made the light became the first night. Bible concept of the order of a time is not based on what is made first, but based on how God spatially arranged them in an order. In other words, time is not an order of time, it is order of space how they are arranged. God created light and darkness timelessly. God is the Alpha and Omega and He is omnipresent in time and space. So the works of God also do not always have to follow a timely order.
Some people say that certain days of certain months should be rearranged as the first day according to the seasonal calendar that God gave to Moses for ceremonial purpose. Is it true?
No. The first day of the earth started without existence of the sun and moon. Light that started the time of the earth does not belong to the sun or moon. Instead, sun and moon belong to the light. The sun and moon are visible aid for us to see the changes of time, but they are not main body of the time. Weekly systems started at least 4 days before the start of revolution of earth and moon, so the moon calendar cannot modify the weekly system. The earth was not even rotating when God created the light. The earth was empty and formless without any hints of existence of gravity. There was no solar system yet. There were no day, month, or year. Therefore, it is not the earth rotation started a day. Instead, the earth rotation was synchronized to the time of the day.
Thank you for watching Bible Space Time.